I'm just mincing up some shallots, getting everything ready. We got the horseradish root. Got like a bitterness, a spiciness to it, but it's also really good for powerful erections.
Horseradish?
Horseradish, yeah.
Guess you found one horse.
Pretty much, horsecock. 100%. Yeah, Chef Pat Newton, and today on our nostalgic episode, it's all about those crustaceans. That's right, as a kid, I loved smashing and dashing on a meal. That's right, but the crabtastic way. Today we're making some crab cakes. Let me show you what's up. So when it comes to making crab cakes, like, there's an intimidation factor, but one of the really easy ways is obviously to get claw or clump meat in a can. Combing through this stuff to make sure that there's no little pieces of cartilage and stuff like that, because well, one, eating it's not pleasant, but two, there's a good chance that that could get lodged in your throat. But you also want to be careful too to not really pull apart this clump meat, because you want good texture in your crab cake. So for these crab cakes, okay, we got two different sets of ingredients. We have the stuff that is gonna go in the crab cake, and then the stuff that is gonna go in our remoulade, a really fancy tartare sauce.
What'd you put in the bowl?
Put a little mayo in there, a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce, about a tablespoon, truffle in there. Some garlic. Smoky paprika, pepper. So for this part here, you almost want to use your hands. So I'm going to use the spatula just to get all of the sauce off of the bottom, but you really want to gently fold this together because it's so delicate. So when I was a kid, 6 years old, there's a place close to Malaysia called Crab Island. And literally you get there by boat, it's surrounded in muck. Like every restaurant you go into is basically Joe's Crab Shack, you know? They hook you up with a bib, they hook you up with a hammer, just a ton of crabs, and you just go at her. You have at her with a hammer, and for me, I was literally in heaven. The sauce that's going with this is called a remoulade, and it's really just a fancy word for tartar sauce, okay? But listen, you whip this up for your partner, it'll definitely get you remoulade. Keep this kind of like stiff, you know, like it's fairly clumpy, or you can make it a little bit more liquidy by adding a little bit more lemon juice to it, or you can add like some rice wine vinegar, you know, just to sort of loosen it up. It really depends on how you like it. These are gonna cook for about 4 to 5 minutes aside. You wanna kind of really manage the browning of the breadcrumbs. So that's really gonna come down to like a temperature. So first we're gonna get like a nice little sear to like really kind of encapsulate it with the heat, and then we'll knock it down a little bit once it's protected. When Both sides are good. You can see that it's starting to crack a little bit and break the shell. That's so perfect. And there you have it, the Trap House Crab Cake. That's right, straight crab. Today, we let it go, got into flow, and that's the way it go. I'm Chef Pat Newton, and that's what's up.